Hello, Rama Pupod. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, having a happy and peaceful life. Now let's continue with the next chapter. I ruminate upon the matter for the rest of the day. Next morning, I wake up with a clear-cut decision. Mahmoud Bey must be forthwith interviewed. I shall get his story, as my fellow scribes of the press might say. I write a few lines expressive of my desire on the back of a visiting card, and then, in the right hand corner, I draw in tiny characters a certain symbol which will indicate that I am not unfamiliar with the traditional side of his mysterious art, and which, I hope, may help me to obtain an interview. I slip the card into the hand of a soft-footed servant, add a silver rupee, and send him up to the magician's room. 5 minutes later, the response arrives. Mahmoud Bey will see you at once, sir. He is just about to take breakfast and invites you to join him. This first success encourages me. The servant leads the way upstairs, and I find Mahmoud Bey seated at the table whereon there is tea and toast and jam. The Egyptian does not rise to greet me. Instead, he points to a chair opposite him and says in a clear, resonant voice, "Please be seated. Excuse me, but I never shake hands." He wears a loose grey dressing gown. There is a leonine mane of brown hair on his head. A curling lock strays over his forehead. His teeth flash white in a charming smile as he asks, "You will share my breakfast, eh?" I thank him. Over the cups, I inform him of the awe-inspirited reputation which belongs to him in the hotel, and of the prolonged meditation in which I have indulged before having the temerity to approach him. He laughs heartily and half raises a hand into the air as a gesture of helplessness, but says nothing. After a pause, he asks, "Are you representing any paper?" "No, I have come to India on a private mission to study some out of the way things and possibly make a few notes for literary work." "Will you stay here long?" "That depends on circumstances. I have fixed no period." I answer with a queer feeling that the affair is becoming a case of the interviewer being interviewed. But his next words reassure me. I too am here on an extended visit, possibly 1 year, possibly 2 years. After that, I am off for the Far East. I would like to see the world and then return home to Egypt, if Allah permits. The servant enters and clears the table after we have finished. I feel that it is time to plunge into deeper water. "Is it true that you possess these magical powers?" I question him pointedly. Calmly and confidently, he says, "Yes, Allah, the All-Powerful, has granted me such powers." I hesitate. His dark grey eyes gaze fixedly at me. "You would like me to demonstrate them, I believe," he asks suddenly. He has correctly gauged my desire. I nod assent. "Very well. Have you a pencil and some paper?" I hastily feel in a pocket for my notebook, tear out a page, and then produce a pencil. "Good," he remarks. "Now please write some question on the paper." Let's continue in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Pupud.